Hello viewers, I am C. Justin Marshall, working as an assistant professor, PG Department of Computer Applications, St. Joseph College of Arts and Science, Cuddalore. In this video, we are going to see about arrays in PHP. Arrays is a data structure which it can able to store one or more similar types of value in a single value. So we can have multiple values in a single variable, so that it is called as an array. For example, if you want to store 100 numbers, so we have to uh, go for 100 variables if you are not using array. But while we are using array, we can able to store in a single variable by declaring it as array. The 100 variables is not necessary when we are using an array. So this is an advantage of using arrays concept. So in PHP, there are three different kinds of arrays, and each array value is accessed using an ID which is called as array index. Here, the first one is a numerical array. A numerical array means it will be having the numeric index. Values are stored and accessed in linear fashion. And in associative array, an array with strings as index, this stores elements value in association with key values rather than in a strict linear indexed order. So in associative array, we will be having keys and values. And in multi-dimensional array, an array can containing one or more arrays and values are accessed using multiple indexes. So we will be having more than one array. It may be two-dimensional or three-dimensional. So it can be called as multi-dimensional array. So these are the three types of arrays which are used in PHP. Now in detail, we are going to see about numeric array. So it can able to store numbers, strings, and any object, but their index will be represented by numbers. So in numerical array, the index will be represented by numbers. If it is represented by numbers, then it will be called as numeric array. By default, the array index starts from 0. So here we are seeing an example how to create array in PHP. So there are two methods to create an array. The first method is we will be declaring a variable that here we are having it as numbers equal to, we have to use keyword array, and in bracket we can give values. So I have given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the values which are stored in array. Then I am using for each loop. By using the for each loop, I have been retrieving the values which are stored in arrays, and I am printing the values of arrays stored values that are stored in arrays. So it's the first method. In second method, we can also initialize the value array values like this. So by explicitly mentioning the array memory space dollar numbers 0 equal to one value, that is I am giving it as 1, numbers 1 equal to 2, numbers 2 equal to 3. So like that we can also initialize separately by giving the memory space explicitly. And then after storing it, I am using the same for each loop to retrieve the values which are stored in the array. So these are the two methods which are used in numerical array. And we are moving into the second array, that is called as associative array. It's also very similar to the numerical arrays in terms of functionality, but they are different in terms of their index. So in associative array, we will have their index as string. So in numerical array, we will be having index as a numbers, but in associative array, we will be having their index as a string, so that you can able to establish a strong association between the keys and values. We will be having keys and values in association. So to store the salaries of employees in an array, a numerical indexed array would not be the best choice since we'll be having the name as well as salary. So we'll be giving the name and salary. We have to use keys and values. So here the numerical indexed array will not be the good choice. So instead of that, we could use the employee name as a key in our associative array, and the value would be the respective salary. So this is called as keys and value. So here the names will be used as the keys and the salary will be used as the value. In this slide we can able to see how to create an associative array. So salaries, I am having a variable salaries equal to using the array keyword array, and then I am giving the key the name of the person, that is Rajesh, and then the salary of 2000. Again Sam key and the value of 1000, J as the key and the value of 500. So it can be represented like this in associative array. And then I am printing the salaries of the particular persons by dollar salaries Rajesh. So by giving the key, we can able to get the value. So like that, Sam J's salary will be printed. So this is one way to uh, initialize the associative array. And then second method here, what we have done in numerical array, we can also give it as separately by assigning salary Rajesh equal to high, salary Sam equal to medium, salary J equal to low. So I am assigning independently the value to the key, and then again I am printing by same method. By using the key we can able to get the value. So this is the way of to create the associative array. Now finally we are moving into multi-dimensional array. So already in the introduction we have seen multi-dimensional array means we'll be having multiple array. It can be two-dimensional or three-dimensional array. So it's an array. Each element in the main array can also be an array. So we will be having array within array, and each element in the subarray can be an array, and so on like this. Values in the multidimensional array are accessed using multiple index. So we'll be using multiple index based on the type of arrays. For example, we can create two-dimensional array to store marks of three students in three subjects. So here what we are going to do is we are going to store the marks of the three students in three subjects. So this is an example given of how to create the multi-dimensional array, but I am creating it through the associative array. We can also create the multi-dimensional array by using numerical arrays, but here I have given the example of how to create the multi-dimensional array in using of associative array. So marks equal to array, and then I am giving the keyword of Rajesh, and then inside that we are having the inner array, that is array physics equal to 35, max equal to 30, chemistry equal to 30. So these three marks are about Rajesh, same like Sam J marks are given. So here we are using array within array, so it's called as multi-dimensional arrays. Now how to access the multi-dimensional array values? So we can able to access the array value by multiple index. So we have already seen in the introduction about the multi-dimensional array index. We will be using multiple index. So here, so dollar marks Rajesh, it's one index, and then by using the physics we are going to get Rajesh physics marks, as well as again, so we are going to get Sam max marks. So multiple we are going, here we are using two index, that is Sam as well as max, as well as for J we are using J as well as chemistry marks. So by using multiple index we are getting the value of that particular subject and particular person. So this is the way of how to create multi-dimensional array and how to access the values from the multi-dimensional array values. Hello viewers, I think you will be clear of understanding the three different types of arrays in PHP. Thank you.